Welcome to another edition of Roll for Crit at Gen Con 2015 mini episode. I'm Jonathan Estes.
And I'm Will Keeler. We've talked about some of Cryptozoic's games, previewed games earlier, but here's some of the new stuff that they just is hitting the shelves. This is all for the DC deck building game. Before we start with this new stuff, this isn't as new, but I think it's really cool, and if you're into the game, it's a mat I picked up, and this one is really nice because it's for the villains, so it has spaces for the tokens, which I've always been a problem for me, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah. And we love our play mats.
Oh, we do. I think everyone does. I think we're hitting a board game revolution where we're not actually having boards anymore.
Mat games.
Yeah, we're going to have
We'll
to
talk about that later.
Now, before we hit with Titans, I want to go with the small one, Arrow. So if you don't know, Arrow is one of the live-action TV shows DC has.
Airs Tuesdays at 9 o'clock on the CW.
Is that real, or are you just...
Totally don't know.
I was like, wow, I didn't think you'd know that.
Probably right, though.
But just like the other small packs, comes with a small group of characters. It's really sort of like we couldn't make a full box set without really pushing it, so we're going to do it small. And each one comes with a little thing. Like the last one sort of gave punches, and mostly punches, sort of like a reason to keep them in your deck. Yeah. And this one, it's definitely interesting. The way its whole thing is putting cards under your character and then at certain times putting them back into your hand or on top of your deck. So it's sort of like putting them aside for later.
Is this anything like, I remember in the Street Fighter version, you can get your own cards?
No, because these are hidden. The whole idea is, to quote, several cards in this pack will place cards under your superhero. They represent the secrets that the characters keep from each other.
Ooh, very thematic. I like it.
Well, this is a much more darker take. Well, at least the very first season. I think it gets a bit lighter. I haven't been caught up, but
conspiracy.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting. I haven't tried it mixed in, and definitely want to give it a take, and I'm going to be forced to because my friend of mine is obsessed with Arrow. I actually bought him a copy just for him. But it definitely adds some cool twists and cool cards in the pictures from the show. And actually, I feel, I mean, you look through, I think they're very nice shots. Like, I know we've seen sometimes when they take shots and you're just a little disappointed. Like, I think they're pretty good shots. They didn't just run and find a good,
it's a little more high class.
Yeah. So, and I think this is what I think is really nice is it's a good sign for, like, the other DC live-action movies and TV shows. Like, we already know Flash, the Flash show crossover pack's in the works. And maybe seeing how Batman and Superman versus Superman movies do.
Maybe that other crazy Legion of whatever show that's coming out, League of everyone on a show together.
Well, yeah. So I think it's really cool. And this is definitely a weird twist, like in terms of abilities. It's not what I was expecting.
Bring me back to basics.
Right. But try it out. But first, I'm also gonna want to do this. This is the Teen Titans expansion. This is, if you haven't guessed, mostly about the younger heroes, those are the Titans. From what yes,
the word teen.
What I've seen is it sort of plays, because the Teen Titans have changed in what we've known, not just from the comics, but there was the old Cartoon Network show, that had the Robin, Starfire, Cyborg, who's now only seen the Justice League, Beast Boy, and Raven. There's the Young Justice League, which isn't really Titans, but like they're shown prominent here a lot, and also in here. Like I see some of the villains. I don't know if the recent comics have pulled from that, but to me it felt like almost like a pulling from all Teen Titans.
What about the chibi versions?
No, which I'll get to actually my idea about them later.
Okay.
What this one actually focuses on, a new thing, it's pretty much cards you control. So pretty much you focus on not only cards you play, but your ongoing cards. So it's like
like locations, that kind of thing.
Well, yes, but like they made a lot more cards that are like this card stays out once you play it.
Okay.
And what it would be more like, it's interesting because it's more about mixtures instead of just going full equipment. Like you remember Batman and Superman. Like for example, Raven is if you control two villains. So in other words, play or have two out. Like get a superpower from your discard back into your hand and stuff. So it has a bigger twist on sort of the shuffling and playing your cards around.
And this is a full base set.
Right. As you can tell by my big box, it is a standalone. They had a variant in there involving drafting. I think it's new. I mean, to me, I think it's fine. It's the only thing you're really drafting though is the starting characters. So to me, it's just might as well just have your own rules.
Largely the same rules. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the chibi one from Teen Titans Go, which
Lay it on me.
I mean, I don't like. I believe they're not in here because I think they're going to come up. We mentioned this in the Cartoon Network, like Super Secret War Advance.
Right.
Because I think that'd be hilarious. Then the crossover with this, so you can be like, "Oh, I play Robin. I play Robin too." Wait, what?
Yeah, that's a good theory. Or if not, maybe just another crossover pack too.
And like for example, one of the things I said how it compares to the other ones. Like I said, Cyborg's seen in the Justice League more. And he's not actually a character here, even though they double reprinted Starfire, because she has been a playable card before. There are cards, maybe you even see it on the back, no, but like regular cards that actually feature Cyborg. So I definitely think this is, this is appealing to everyone's nostalgia version of the Titans.
Cool. Yeah.
So I definitely think it's a really cool set. I definitely can't to try it out. Unfortunately, it'll definitely be after Arrow because I won't get a chance to do it.
Why can't you mix them both at once?
Oh no, that's gonna be crazy.
We only can go so far.
I gotta test this out with cards I know, man. That's going too far. But this one, by the way, because it is first print, this is most Cryptozoic games. It has a promo inside it. The promo is Kid Flash, and of course, later on, there could actually be another card that would be for tournaments. Like recently, Joker for Forever Evil is being won as tournaments, and hopefully later on Board Game Geek. I actually believe the promo for this one will be Aqualad, because he played a major role in the Young Justice, and I think he's really the only character I didn't see in here out of the Young Justice League.
Yeah.
But it's definitely cool. I like that they're pulling from those shows, and maybe they'll also learn to see what happens with these characters more, instead of just the usual grown-up heroes we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
But for now, that's all the DC deck building.
Yeah, if you want to see, we'll have a lot more pictures and coverage and lots of other videos about games. You can find them on our big update page, rollforcrit.com/GenCon15, where you can also click around and buy some games and find all our other videos and news. So look forward to more of that from us. I'm Jonathan Estes.
I'm Will Keeler, and this has been Roll for Crit at Gen Con 2015.